In communities around the world where people reach 100 years and beyond, there exists a remarkable phenomenon that most of us overlook. These remarkable individuals maintain spotless, organized homes without the stress and exhaustion that plagues so many of us. Their secret isn't expensive cleaning products or countless hours of labor. It's something far more powerful and sustainable. Welcome back to Senior Life Part. I'm Sarah, and in today's episode, we're diving deep into the time-tested wisdom of the world's longest living communities. These aren't just cleaning tips, they're life-changing habits that bring peace, balance, and genuine happiness into your daily routine. But here's what's truly fascinating. These centenarians don't just maintain clean homes. They've discovered how to make home care feel effortless, almost meditative. They've cracked the code on something that exhausts millions of people worldwide. And by the end of this video, you'll have access to their most guarded secrets. If you're finding value in what we're sharing today, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. It truly helps our Senior Life Part community grow, and I promise you, you won't want to miss the incredible content we have coming your way. Also, drop a comment letting me know where you're watching from. I love connecting with our global community. Secret number 1, the immediate action protocol. Let's start with perhaps the most revolutionary concept these long-living communities have mastered, the immediate action protocol. This isn't just about cleaning, it's about rewiring your entire approach to household maintenance. The principle is beautifully simple, yet profoundly effective. Any task that requires 2 minutes or less gets completed immediately, without exception. No postponing, no mental note-taking, no adding to tomorrow's to-do list. Think about your typical day. You notice a coffee mug left on the counter. Instead of walking past it, you wash it right then. You see the TV remote on the wrong table. You return it to its proper spot immediately. You spot a few crumbs on the kitchen counter. You wipe them away before doing anything else. This approach works because it prevents the accumulation trap that overwhelms so many households. When we constantly defer small tasks, they multiply exponentially. 1 dirty cup becomes 5. 1 misplaced item becomes a cluttered room. 1 small mess becomes an overwhelming cleaning marathon. The psychological benefits are equally remarkable. When you handle tasks immediately, your mind stays clear and focused. You eliminate that nagging mental chatter about things you need to remember to do later. Your brain operates more efficiently when it's not constantly managing a growing list of postponed responsibilities. Implementation starts with awareness. Begin monitoring your impulse to delay. When you catch yourself thinking, "I'll do this later," pause and ask, "Can this be done in 2 minutes or less?" If yes, do it now. This mental shift requires practice, but within a week, you'll notice dramatic changes in both your home's appearance and your stress levels. Remember to hit that like button if you're finding these insights valuable. It helps more people discover these life-changing strategies. Secret number 2, the art of integrated maintenance. Century-old communities have mastered something most modern households struggle with, seamlessly blending home care with daily activities. They don't view cleaning as a separate, burdensome chore, but as an integrated part of living. This integration happens through strategic use of transition moments and waiting periods that naturally occur throughout the day. While coffee brews, they wipe counters. During phone conversations, they fold laundry or organize drawers. While waiting for dinner to cook, they tackle small organizational tasks. The genius lies in recognizing these micro-opportunities that exist in everyone's schedule. We all experience moments of waiting, for the microwave to finish, for hair to dry, for someone to arrive. Instead of scrolling phones or standing idle, these communities transform these intervals into productive home care moments. This approach eliminates the need for dedicated cleaning blocks that feel overwhelming and time-consuming. You're not sacrificing leisure time or adding burden to your schedule. Instead, you're maximizing time that would otherwise be unproductive. Start identifying your personal waiting patterns. Maybe it's the 5 minutes while your morning coffee brews, or the time spent during commercial breaks, or moments while food heats up. Choose one consistent waiting period and assign it a simple home care task. This could be organizing a single drawer, wiping mirrors, or returning items to their proper locations. The transformation happens gradually, but consistently. Your home maintains higher standards with what feels like less effort, because the work happens naturally within your existing routine. Secret number 3, the sacred space principle. Long-living communities understand a fundamental truth about organization. Everything must have a designated home. This isn't merely about tidiness. It's about creating harmony between your physical space and mental clarity. The sacred space principle means every single item in your household has one specific location where it always belongs. Keys always hang on the same hook. Mail always goes in the same basket. Important documents always rest in the same folder. This consistency creates predictability and eliminates decision fatigue. Most people underestimate the mental energy drain of constantly searching for misplaced items. Your brain expends valuable cognitive resources trying to remember where things are located. When everything has a permanent address, your mind operates more efficiently and feels noticeably calmer. Implementation requires methodical planning. Start with one room and assign specific homes to every item. The location should be logical. Frequently used items in easily accessible spots, rarely used items in less convenient areas. What matters most is consistency and that everyone in the household understands and respects these designated spaces. Initially, you'll need conscious effort to return items to their proper homes. Set gentle reminders or create visual cues if helpful. Within 3 weeks, this behavior becomes automatic habit. The long-term benefits include never losing important items, effortless tidying, and a remarkably peaceful living environment. If you're enjoying these transformative insights, please share this video with someone who could benefit. Spreading this wisdom helps build stronger, more organized communities everywhere. Secret number 4. Tomorrow's peace begins tonight. Centenarian communities have discovered that exceptional mornings begin with intentional evening preparation. This nightly ritual eliminates morning chaos and maintains consistent household organization. The evening preparation protocol involves dedicating 15 focused minutes before sleep to organize the next day's essentials. This includes selecting and laying out clothing, preparing breakfast items, organizing work materials or important documents, and ensuring the kitchen returns to pristine condition. These 15 minutes create exponential time savings and stress reduction the following morning. When you wake to find everything already prepared, you begin the day with a sense of control and accomplishment. Your morning routine flows smoothly without frantic searching or last-minute decisions. The psychological benefits extend beyond time management. Your brain relaxes more completely during sleep because it's not maintaining an active list of morning preparations. You sleep more soundly, knowing tomorrow's essentials are handled. The ritual also maintains household organization because each evening ends with intentional tidying. Clutter doesn't accumulate when every day concludes with thoughtful preparation for the next. Begin with 3 simple preparations: selecting tomorrow's outfit, setting up breakfast essentials, and organizing your bag or work materials. As this becomes habitual, you can expand to include additional elements like reviewing schedules, preparing children's items, or setting up exercise equipment. Consistency is crucial. Practice this ritual every single night, including weekends. The compound effects of this habit create remarkable improvements in both morning experiences and overall home organization. Secret number 5. Prevention over correction philosophy. Long-living communities operate on a fundamental principle that revolutionizes home maintenance: Preventing problems is infinitely easier than correcting them after they've developed. This prevention-first mindset means addressing messes immediately when they're small and manageable rather than allowing accumulation that requires intensive correction efforts later. It's the difference between wiping a counter immediately after cooking versus scrubbing hardened spills hours later. The approach transforms your relationship with home care. Instead of viewing cleaning as periodic, intensive sessions, you practice continuous, gentle maintenance. You dry the shower after each use to prevent buildup. You sweep crumbs immediately after meals. You wipe spills from stovetops as soon as they occur. This philosophy saves enormous time and energy because prevention always requires less effort than correction. A 30-second wipe prevents a 30-minute scrubbing session. Immediate attention to small messes prevent overwhelming cleaning marathons. Mental benefits include eliminating the dread associated with accumulated messes. When you practice preventative care, you never face those overwhelming moments of walking into a disaster that feels impossible to tackle. Choose one area of your home to practice preventative care for one full week. The kitchen often works well because it's used frequently throughout the day. Commit to immediate cleanup after every use, washing dishes right after meals, wiping surfaces immediately after cooking, returning items to designated spaces as soon as you're finished with them. You'll quickly discover that prevention requires minimal effort while producing maximum results. This approach becomes addictive because it feels so much better than dealing with accumulated problems. Make sure to subscribe to Senior Life Part if you haven't already. We're building an amazing community of people committed to living better, more organized lives. Secret number 6: category-based organization revolution. Perhaps one of the most counterintuitive discoveries from centenarian communities is the power of organizing by item category rather than by room location. This approach produces dramatically better results with less effort and confusion. Traditional room-by-room organization often fails because similar items end up scattered throughout different spaces. You might have pens in the kitchen drawer, bedroom nightstand, office desk, and living room basket. When organization time arrives, you tackle each room separately, never getting a complete picture of what you actually own. Category-based organization means gathering all items of the same type from throughout the entire house, then making decisions about the collection as a whole. All pens come together. All cleaning supplies unite in one place. All books gather for evaluation. This method reveals the true extent of what you own, often surprising people with duplicates they never realized existed. You might discover 15 pens when you thought you only had a few, or multiple bottles of the same cleaning product purchased because you couldn't find the original. With everything visible, you make better decisions about what to keep, what to donate, and what to discard. You keep only the best items and eliminate excess that creates clutter and confusion. Category organization also helps establish logical, permanent storage locations. When all cleaning supplies gather together, you can designate one cabinet as their permanent home, making them easy to find when needed. Start with a small, manageable category like writing utensils. Collect every pen, pencil, marker, and highlighter from throughout your home. Test each one and discard those that don't work properly. Choose the best examples to keep and designate one specific location as their permanent storage spot. Move systematically through categories: beauty products, medications, books, electronics, kitchen gadgets. Complete one category entirely before beginning another. This methodical approach creates lasting organization because every type of item has a designated home. Secret number 7: mindful maintenance as meditation. Long-living communities have discovered something profound about household tasks. They can become sources of peace and mindfulness rather than stress and drudgery. The transformation happens through conscious engagement with cleaning activities. Instead of rushing through tasks while mentally planning other activities, practice complete presence with the current action. When washing dishes, focus entirely on the experience. The water temperature, soap texture, circular motions of cleaning. When sweeping, concentrate on the rhythmic movement, the sound of bristles, the satisfaction of gathering debris. This mindful approach transforms mundane tasks into meditative practices that calm the mind and reduce stress. Many people report actually enjoying household tasks once they begin practicing conscious engagement. Mindful maintenance also improves work quality because focused attention naturally produces better results. You notice details that would otherwise escape attention and develop greater appreciation for your living environment. Begin with one simple task you normally rush through mindlessly. It might be making your bed, washing a single cup, or wiping one counter. During this activity, eliminate distractions and focus completely on the sensory experience. Notice the textures, temperatures, sounds, and movements involved. Breathe calmly and try to find pleasant aspects of the activity. Even mundane tasks contain satisfying elements when you pay attention. The smoothness of freshly made sheets, the sparkle of clean glass, the order that emerges from chaos. Gradually expand this practice to other household activities. The key is quality over quantity. Better to practice mindful engagement with one task than to rush distractedly through many. Secret number 8. Intelligent Task Distribution System. Centenarian communities avoid household overwhelm through strategic task distribution that prevents both burnout and accumulation. Rather than attempting everything simultaneously or neglecting tasks until they become urgent, they use rotation systems that maintain consistent standards without excessive effort. The weekly rotation approach assigns specific household areas to specific days, ensuring everything receives regular attention without any single day becoming overwhelming. Monday might focus on bathroom deep cleaning. Tuesday could target bedroom organization. Wednesday handles kitchen maintenance beyond daily basics. This system prevents the guilt and stress that comes from feeling behind on household tasks because you know every area has its designated attention day. You're never trying to do everything at once, but you're also never allowing extended neglect that creates bigger problems. Daily essentials like dishwashing and basic tidying remain outside the rotation system and continue happening every day. The rotation handles weekly or bi-weekly tasks that maintain higher cleanliness and organization standards. Create your personal rotation by listing all household tasks that need regular but not daily attention. Group related tasks together logically, perhaps all bathroom tasks on one day, all clothing and closet care on another day. Distribute groups across the week so each day feels manageable. Start with a simple system and adjust based on your reality. The goal is sustainable consistency rather than perfection. A rotation system you can maintain long-term produces far better results than an ambitious plan you abandon after 2 weeks. Before we continue with our final secrets, I want to remind you to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for Senior Life Part. We're building an incredible community of people committed to better living, and your participation makes this community stronger. Secret number 9. Regular decluttering as life maintenance. Long-living communities understand that physical clutter creates mental clutter, which is why they practice regular, systematic decluttering as essential life maintenance rather than occasional emergency intervention. This isn't about living with minimal possessions, but rather maintaining thoughtful curation of items that genuinely add value to daily life. They regularly ask themselves, do I still use this? Does this still serve me? Does this item enhance or complicate my life? Regular decluttering prevents accumulation from ever becoming overwhelming because you address excess before it takes over your space. Small, consistent efforts maintain beautiful living environments without requiring massive reorganization projects. The process becomes easier over time because you develop sensitivity to recognizing when items no longer serve their purpose in your life. You notice when clothes no longer fit properly, when gadgets remain unused, when books no longer interest you. Mental benefits include feeling lighter and more peaceful because you eliminate not just physical clutter, but the mental energy required to manage excess possessions. Every item you own requires some level of mental attention, even when stored away. Begin with one small area, a single drawer, one shelf, or one cabinet. Remove everything and sort into 3 categories: items to keep and use regularly, items to donate or sell, and items to discard. Be honest about what you actually use versus what you think you might someday need. After organizing this small space, schedule regular decluttering sessions at least monthly. Consistency prevents accumulation from becoming unmanageable and maintains the peaceful feeling that comes from living with intentionally chosen possessions. Secret number 10: daily completion and gratitude ritual. Perhaps the most profound secret from centenarian communities is their daily completion ritual that honors their living space while preparing the mind for rest. This practice strengthens the positive relationship with home while maintaining organization effortlessly. The evening ritual involves a brief walk through your living space, making small adjustments if needed, and taking a moment to appreciate what you've maintained throughout the day. This might include fluffing pillows, returning misplaced items, adjusting curtains, and doing a final visual sweep. More importantly, the ritual includes conscious gratitude for having a clean, comfortable place to rest. This appreciation isn't just pleasant sentiment, it creates psychological reinforcement that motivates continued care for your living environment. The practice signals to your brain that the domestic workday has concluded and it's time to transition into rest mode. Many people report improved sleep quality after implementing evening completion rituals because they go to bed with a sense of accomplished responsibility and harmonious surroundings. Even when everything isn't perfect, the ritual focuses on appreciating what is organized and pleasant rather than worrying about remaining imperfections. This positive focus creates satisfaction and peace rather than stress about unfinished tasks. Create your personal completion ritual by dedicating just 5 minutes before bedtime to walking through your home. Make minor adjustments if needed, but primarily focus on acknowledging and appreciating the order you've maintained throughout the day. This simple practice becomes deeply satisfying because it provides daily confirmation that you're successfully caring for your living environment. It's a moment of recognition that transforms home maintenance from burden into source of pride and peace. Your transformation begins today. These 10 secrets from the world's longest living communities prove that caring for your home doesn't need to drain your energy or create stress. Instead, these practices can become sources of peace, satisfaction, and genuine well-being. The key to success isn't attempting everything simultaneously, but rather implementing these habits gradually, one at a time, until they become natural parts of your daily routine. Choose the secret that resonates most strongly with you and practice it consistently for 1 full week before adding another. Your home will gradually transform into a reflection of the inner peace and organization you're developing. These aren't just cleaning techniques. They're life practices that create harmony between your living environment and your mental state. I want to hear from you in the comments. Which of these secrets will you implement first? What specific changes are you most excited to make in your home? Your engagement helps our Senior Life Park community support each other in creating better living environments. If you found value in today's content, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who could benefit from these life-changing insights. Together, we're building a community committed to living better, more peaceful lives. Don't forget to subscribe to Senior Life Part and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest content. We have incredible episodes planned that will continue supporting your journey toward a more organized, peaceful lifestyle. Until our next episode, remember that every small step toward better home organization is also a step toward greater life satisfaction and well-being. Your journey to transformation starts with today's first simple action. Thank you for being part of the Senior Life Park community.